Okay, Sir Ice, paano kung malupit ako, no? Kaya ko bang sagutin to ng walang calculator? So, meron ako kasing 9x squared minus 12x plus 4 equals 0. So, let's try naman ng walang calculator. So, paano natin i-handle yung situation? So, una, tanungin mo ulit yung sarili mo, naka-standard form ba yan? Okay, kung naka-standard form, then proceed tayo sa next part. So, naka-standard form yan, identify natin yung A, yung B, at yung C. Okay? So, ang A natin, alam natin na ang A is 9, B is negative 12, C is 4. Yun kasing dahilan, ba't mo kailangan isulat din ng standard form? Para mas mabilis mo ma-identify yung A, B, and C. Okay? So, the next is, sulat mo na yung equation, formula. Okay? So, mahalaga dapat kung wala kang calculator, syempre kahit may calculator ka, alam mo yung formula. Okay? So, we have negative B plus or minus square root. Okay? Sa loob ng square root, meron tayong B squared minus 4AC. Tandaan mo all over 2A. Okay? So, let's try it. So, try natin. Titignan natin kung kakayarin natin kung walang calculator. So, we have negative B, which is negative 12 din. So, we have negative 12. We'll write negative 12 dito. Plus or minus square root of B, which is negative 12 squared minus 4 times yung A natin, which is 9. Yung C natin, we have 4. Okay. All over 2 times 9. Okay. So, first is, kasi muna natin yung nasa part na to. So, negative times negative 12, we have positive 12, right? Okay. Negative times negative, that is positive. So, plus or minus square root of, we all know how to get the negative, let me change the color. Negative 12 squared. Negative 12 squared means you will multiply negative 12 twice sa sarili niya. So, that's going to be 144, right? So, we have 144. Hindi ba ko ng kulay, no? So, minus 4 times 9. We have, I think, 36 times 4. That's going to be 144 as well. Okay? If you want to check. No? Also, in the denominator, we have 2 times 9. It's very basic. We have 18. Okay? So, in this case, allow me to continue my solution here. So, x equals 12. Ilagay ko muna yung 12 dito. Tapos, meron akong plus or minus. There are two possible answers. Okay? 144 minus 144. That is going to be 0, right? And then, all over 18. So, may ibang bagay na nangyayari dito, no? Bakit kaya naging 0 yung ating equation? So, syempre, yun na-solve natin. So, we have 12 plus or minus, what is the square root of 0? Square root of 0 is 0. Because 0, ang sagot. So, we have 12 plus or minus 0. So, all over 18, we have here 18 here. Okay. So, when you add or minus 12 sa wala, syempre, 12 lang naman yung lalabas din siya. Diba? So, tinanggal ko na to basically. Kasi wala naman, ganun pa rin naman din ang lalabas dyan. 12 over 18 na po. And then, parang isa lang ata yung roots natin dito, no? So, we have 12 over 18. We all know it, and we can basically simplify this one, get the lowest term. I think divisible yan sa 6. Okay? So, 12 divided by 6, that is 2. 18 divided by 6, that is 3. Okay. So, this is special problem actually. Bakit? Kasi nagkaroon lang ng isang roots. No? At ang roots na yon ay si 2/3 lang or 2 over 3. So, pwede man nangyayari ba yon sa totoong buhay? Opo, nangyayari sa totoong buhay, no? Tulad ng case na to, nangyari kasi dito, yung square root natin, ang lumabas is 0. And square root of 0 is nothing. So, 0 pa rin, no? When we simplify this one, ganun pa rin naman yung lalabas, 12 pa rin naman. 12 minus 0 is 12. 12 plus 0 is 12. Okay? And we simplify this one and this one. And if you want to verify that, of course, we can do it naman sa calculator. At sa mga ganitong case, mabilis lang siyang masolve kahit walang calculator. So, we have 2 over 3. Ganyan po yung proseso, no? Kapag kasi sinusolve natin, unahin muna natin po yung nasa loob ng mga radicand. Itong mga numbers sa loob ng square root sign or symbol. Okay? So, that's it. This is gonna be the third problem. Okay? So,